Yeah. So I just have to change my life, okay? But in the otherwise, this changing actually pretty confusing, okay? Um, because you don't know where it's too much that you give up about yourself and where it's you know where it's the time to do it, or you just pretty confused, don't really know what you do really. And I pretty believe that it's not because I failed in this period of time, it's because I change in this period of time, and I change for good, because what I wanted, because what I said, okay? And that's it. I pretty wish for more good days, but I feel that they actually improving. And despite all the things that I said, I actually feel that in a slowly way I succeed to combine my project and my life. And it's pretty hardly, and sometimes I fail. Even today I can say failed. um, Not because I did something special or I did something that I failed about. It's because you know the natural of my body, um, that actually require for sleep, and I can actually refuse this thing, but I choose to not. um, and that's it. I just want to say that it's pretty disappointing for me that I don't really go for a haircut, because I want to go for a haircut and I don't really find the time, and I just need to go for the city, and there is a lot of you know time, maybe several of hours that I just need to fucking go for, because every time it actually took a time to arrive, and after it will take a time to just find somebody, and it actually will take a time. And I know that it's not for me right now. I'm sorry, it's not for me. Especially because I just move right now. Okay, I just move for a different position of my life. Yeah. But you know, I can say that despite all the thing, in this day, actually, I did things. Okay, I did thing, and I can't, say that I'm not. And you know, I think that I completed almost everything, and the one thing that I just didn't complete is the amount of the ideas of my project that I wanted to complete, because of a pretty justified reason. But then eventually, I did almost all the things that I wanted. I work out, I eat, I take rest, I approximately I can say edit video. I work in the beginning about my project, and right now I work in the second time on my project. But I think that's what I have. That's what I have. Um, and right now, I think it's pretty good that I will end this day properly. And look, right now I just do a video. I will eat something. I will go outside of the building, just I don't know, maybe be with the dog. And there is also something that I want to spoke about, this dog that I just with right now in the park when I work out, when I just go outside. It's a pretty fucking shit dog that I don't really like. And maybe it's really hard to just say this thing, but it's pretty true. When the baby dog actually, you know, I don't know what actually happened for him, but that there actually was a really nicely dog that I was pretty loving about, uh, and despite it's just a dog that exists outside, um, and it's not really my dog. Every time when I work out, and I work out a lot, I see this type of a dog, and these dogs actually with me, um, and I can say that the dog that I most loved uh, just disappeared in one day before maybe less than a month, and I just thought that I will forget about that, and I will just be a pretty easily about this thing. But every time when I work out, and every time that I outside and I don't really see him, I can say that it's hurt me. It's really hurt me. Um, because he just was a pretty baby, okay, and he was in the type that I like, yeah. Um, and that what you don't really control about his education or everything like that, but you know when he just disappear, and you just feel right now that there is a dog that you don't really connect with, um, and you don't really want to connect with, it's also something that hurt. Yeah, so I will just maybe go already. um, uh, uh, mm, I don't know. I wanted to say that I will go for outside, um, and I will end this day. And in this type of a day, then one more thing that I want to add is before year, and I remind a lot of a time, this period of time of my life. Before year, As I said, it was a crazy time that I was do money from a really different places, and I was in a place that I climb and I don't really, see what will be the next step. And every time I just was in a fighting and was in a running and was in everything like that. So, in all of these 2 months, something like that, I approximately of make it again, and it was very, very, satisfaction, yeah, because it's truly good and something that I like. Um, but the disappoint thing about that is not because it's not I don't to do that, or I don't know. It's actually, you know and because I try to do something else and I try to improve my life. So that's it. Yeah, I think I will close really this thing. Good luck, have a good day, and bye bye.